York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That uppercut doesn't get through. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Fantastic punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bowe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Big Daddy in trouble. Big Daddy Bowe goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bo in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Counter. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bo in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Catch and shoot. Punch caught him clean. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I agree.
I need to go back.
On to the 5th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice job to block that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Do you believe this? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab won't score. They exchange punches. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. This is the beginning of round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round. Oh, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wait.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot.
Come on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Just missing with the uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Jab slightly off target. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
Just when you talk about championship material.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
And we enter the 8th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.